You can have whatever you like, love. Are you recording me?
Yes, I am. Are you recording me?
I am.
Fair play. Okay. We had a call. Are you aware? What
That's why I'm still here waiting.
Oh, okay. They are saying that you've been flying a drone.
That's right.
Over the premises.
That's right.
Oh, okay. What's the intention of that?
To take a video. It don't matter what the intention is. It's uncontrolled airspace, love, and I can fly wherever I like.
Oh, and have you got any certificate for that?
I don't need a certificate for it.
But you got flyer ID?
I have got a flyer ID.
Yeah.
Have you got that?
I have.
Have you got that on you?
I have.
Have you got that on you now?
I have.
Okay, where is it?
In my pocket.
Okay, can we have it?
Oh, right. You mean, can we have a look at your flyer ID, please?
Yeah.
Pretty much that, so yeah.
So what are the rules and regulations then of flying over an occupied space?
You're supposed to know this, not me.
Well, you're the person that's got the licence, so therefore I'm checking to see whether you know what the rules and regulations are.
Am I alright just to hold it, Peter?
As long as you don't take photographs of it.
I'll record it.
No,
Well,
don't want that.
Record it anyway.
No,
okay?
don't want it. Don't
Okay,
take recording.
it's okay, it's in my possession. I'm not going to do anything with it.
Yeah, I don't
Okay?
want you recording it. It's my property.
Okay, I know.
Thank
I know
you.
it's property, but you're giving me your property. So what I'll do...
No, you
I'll
took
just-
it off me. I showed it you and you took it out my hand.
Yeah. Because it's
Right,
easy for
and
me.
I want it back now, thank you.
It's easy for me just to get your details. Okay, darling, I'm just going to write it
Right.
down. But
No, you're alright.
Hang on. I'll just quickly take your details.
You've got my details, you've got them on your camera.
Yeah, but I need to rewatch it. It's easier if I just write it down. Now.
Alright guys, we jump straight into it. The officer approaches calmly at first, saying they received a call about a drone flying over the premises. Sounds reasonable, right? But instantly, the tone shifts. The auditor confidently explains it's legal in uncontrolled airspace. Instead of acknowledging that, the officer starts probing, questioning intent, certification, and authority, setting the stage for a clash between actual law and pure assumption.
If we've come out to somebody, what we'll do is we'll PNC you, right? Because we've come out specifically to come and see you because you've been flying.
Yeah, but I don't have to give you my details. The only reason I've given you my details, I don't even have to give you that. And now she's taking it off me.
She hasn't taken it off.
She has, she's refusing to give it me back.
Okay.
Don't matter, I want it back, thank you. My property.
Okay, so what I think it is, okay, and according to the law, have you heard about Article 265 Navigation Order 2016?
Just a series of numbers.
No, it's not.
2016.
It's actually an offence, okay?
Right.
By the sound of it, you have broken the law today.
No, I haven't.
So now, if you just listen out to me, okay? So I suspect you have broken the law. In order to I expect to obviously ask for your details, get your full name, date of birth, etc. I'll then find out who you are.
I haven't broken any laws.
Now here's where things get messy. The officer demands to see his flyer ID, and he cooperates. But the moment he hands it over, she takes control of it, despite him clearly saying not to record or retain it. That's a red flag. This wasn't a lawful seizure, it was overreach. He showed it voluntarily, and now she's holding onto it like it's hers.
Okay. Right. Would you like me to demonstrate what it is?
You can demonstrate what you like and then I'll show you the proper version.
The proper version?
Yeah, the proper version that says a sub 249 gram drone can fly anywhere.
Okay.
As long as it's not,
No.
as long as it's not an airfield or a prison.
No, this over
That's 2016, that's 8 years old.
But it's
Yeah.
slightly
years
changed with the recording device, hasn't it?
Doesn't matter.
Well, it does if you record.
No, it doesn't. You don't know nothing, mate.
Do
I'll
just
show you in a
wanna-
minute.
That's on there. Do you just want to go through the point and I'll just add this to the log?
Well, we haven't
Would you-
seen where you've been flying.
Would you?
Doesn't matter.
Well, it does because you're not supposed to fly with 150 metres of
Who's told you that
built-up
rubbish?
area.
Who's told you that?
That's what it is.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
No, it's not.
Alright, pause right there. This is critical. There is no legal power here allowing the officer to keep his ID. She claims it's easier to take his details. But easier for who? Definitely not for the citizen. This is where authority crosses the line. 30 seconds in, and already we're seeing property being withheld without legal grounds. That's not policing, that's control creeping in.
Yeah. I understand about the small drone. I understand
Yeah.
about that. But you got a recording device on it.
Doesn't matter.
What
Does
is
not
What is your
matter.
purpose
Making videos.
of?
Oh, what do you think?
I don't know.
What do you think I videoed?
I don't know what you've
A factory.
So what is your purpose? Why are you...
To video a factory. That's what I do. 400 and odd videos on YouTube. This is the third one today.
Have they given you permission to film?
You don't need permission. As long as I take off and land in a public place, I can fly wherever I like.
Well, if it's a private place, isn't it? It's not a public place.
No, I said as long as I take off and land in a public place, I can film whatever I like, and I can fly wherever I like, as long as it's not an airfield
What about human
or a
act
prison.
right, then?
What about what?
What about human act rights? What about human act rights?
Human what?
Human act rights.
I don't know what you're
Have
saying.
you not heard about human act rights?
What about it?
And here comes the so-called legal hammer. She starts quoting the air navigation order, throwing out Article 265 like it's game over. But here's the problem. She's applying rules meant for heavier drones. The auditor's drone falls under 250 grams, which follows completely different regulations. Instead of checking, she doubles down. Confidence without knowledge, that's a dangerous combination.
For example, right to privacy. No?
Right? Haven't you heard that there's no such thing as privacy in a public place?
Well, they are a private business.
Right. Okay. Let me run a scenario past you then.
Okay. No, you're not running any scenario.
I am going to run a scenario
Okay.
past you.
You
If I
are-
stand outside Buckingham Palace and photograph or video the Queen on her balcony, which is private property, I can do, and nobody
Yeah,
can
but
do anything
there's
about
no
it.
balcony now, are
What?
they? There's no balconies here, are they?
What difference does that make? The point I'm making is,
It is.
I'm videoing somebody on private land.
Okay, but that's not a scenario we're talking about, are
No,
we?
it is. That's what you've just been talking
We are
about.
talking about you flying over a private business.
Doesn't matter.
Okay?
Doesn't matter.
Well, it is, because...
No, it isn't.
Well, it is.
Alright guys, it gets worse. The officer insists he's broken the law, yet can't actually explain how. Meanwhile, the auditor calmly explains the real regulations. Sub-250G drones can legally operate in many public areas. But logic doesn't land here. Instead of correcting herself, she pushes harder. This isn't about facts anymore. It's about not backing down, even when clearly wrong.
If you're watching this thinking, I wouldn't know what to say in that situation, I've actually put together a Know Your Rights guide that covers exactly this stuff. What to say, what not to say, when to give your details and when you don't need to. Links in the description if you want to check it out.
You've got to get the current laws, not laws. It's like saying 50 years ago, 60 years ago, they used to hang you for murder, but they don't anymore.
Well,
So that I'm not going to get hung.
There are certain laws that still stand, okay? And I don't think this is one of them, alright?
So what,
I
sorry?
don't think you've got any right to be filming.
Well, it doesn't matter what you think, we're talking about the law.
Yeah, we are. Okay.
Right, and you're wrong.
We are.
You are wrong, yes, thank you.
I shall clarify.
Yeah.
You are wrong.
Are you telling me if I get myself a drone,
As long as it's sub 250, yeah?
yeah, and stand in the road and film you,
Yeah,
fly it over your garden,
yeah.
that's absolutely fine with you.
You can fly it over my garden. Now, if you
Okay.
try and video in through the windows and stuff like that's a different
Well,
matter.
how do you know I'm not?
I don't. But you're talking about scenarios, and you didn't want scenarios a minute ago when I'm talking about the Queen.
Yeah, but that's a different matter.
Why is it a different matter?
Because it's the Queen.
Because I was saying it and not you. Right, okay. Don't have to give it you.
You do. Because
Why do I?
suspect you've committed an offence.
That's what, sorry?
I suspect you've committed an offence, so I need your name, your date of birth and your address. In order to
I'm not giving them
contact
to you.
In order, in case we need to contact you further in relation to this, if they want to make a complaint, okay?
Huh?
Now another officer jumps in, and guess what? He makes it even worse. He claims drones with cameras can't fly within 150 meters of buildings. That law doesn't exist. Completely made up. And yet, he says it with full confidence. This is the scary part. Misinformation being presented as authority. If you didn't know your rights, you'd probably believe him. That's how easily this can go wrong.
But we're trying to find out what the story is. We're not
Yeah, that's fine. I'll stand here all day until you find
I
out.
haven't
Yeah.
got time for that. I haven't got time for
But
that.
what
Well, that's not my problem.
But what the officer's asking is got the right to ask you for your name and your date of birth, and it's offence not
No,
to give it.
no, it's not.
Yes,
It's
it
only
is.
an offence if I refuse to give my name and address, if I've been arrested or I'm being detained.
Well, you're not being any of those.
Right, thank you.
We're
So
trying
I don't have to
find
give
out,
I don't have to give my details.
But we don't know whether an offence is
She's
being
got my
committed.
name. She's got my flyer ID. She can track me through my flyer ID.
You realise that if you don't give me the details, I'm going to have to arrest you.
That's all right. Then I'll sue you.
Fine, you can, well, you're not going to sue me, but I haven't got your details. You're refusing your details. You have committed an offence in my eyes. So I need your details so I can deal with you without taking you to custody. If you refuse those details, I'm going to have to arrest you. Okay.
And what are you going to arrest me for?
For breach of that.
For breach of that?
For breach of the flying. Yeah. breach
What
of-
flying rule's that? Explain to me. Give me the details.
The one that you've been arguing to me about.
Right,
Okay.
which is what?
Okay.
Alright, now they switch tactics. Suddenly, it's about permission and human rights. The officer claims he needs permission from the business to fly over it. That's false. Airspace isn't owned by the landowner. Then she brings up human act rights, not even naming it correctly. She's reaching, scrambling for anything that sticks. But nothing does, because legally, there's no case here.
You don't even know what you're talking
Flying
about.
unmanned aircraft
Right,
need to people, vessels, vehicles, or structures.
right,
Okay?
right.
That law. Thank
Right.
you very much. Yeah?
But you're quoting specific weights, etc. But you can't prove to us what weight you're
You're
thrown in.
refusing.
Oh, I can do.
We
You're
can't, because you're not
refusing
allowing
to,
us to see it. So
I can
therefore,
do.
the officer's got the right, because at this moment she doesn't know whether an offence has been committed, to ask you for your name and address and date of birth. It's a normal thing, but you're refusing to do that. You're making it difficult.
I'm not making it difficult.
You
I'm
are.
just telling you. I'll show you my drone. That's all I'm going to do.
I see you've got a lot of time on your hands, alright?
I'll show you my drone. That's all I'm going to do. And then you can see it's a sub 250 gram drone. Then there's no argument.
But why haven't you done it before then?
And here's the final meltdown. When all arguments fail, they go for the classic move, demanding personal details and threatening arrest. But here's the problem, they can't even name the offence. Not one clear law, not one solid ground. The auditor stands firm, calm and collected, asking the simplest question, arrest me for what? And that's where it all falls apart. No answer. No law. Just empty authority exposed.